Have you ever taken a look at your inventory? No, seriously, it's a real question. Cosmetics in Unturned, being either common and up to legendary, are usually tossed aside and left untouched, unequipped, and to waste space in your inventory. But what if there was a way to turn them into something else? Well, this is an idea I've seen tossed around on the Unturned Reddit quite a bit recently. The idea of taking some items and turning them into others. While looking around at these threads, one spiked quite a bit of interest from me. I found one player by the name of Captain Yar. His suggestion, like many others, started off with the same idea, but eventually turned into something completely unique, and it made me start questioning the possibility of this actually being added. His idea was to take certain cosmetics and craft them down into raw materials, whether to be used for specific crafting of certain rarities or for a specific type of item. Now, of course, I'll try and toss a bit of input from my side and work up on Captain Yar's original idea, though I wanted to credit him as a source for this video. To start off, Yar gives his thoughts of wanting to offer multiple materials when downcrafting as a way for specific crafting. But I'd find it much more convenient for the materials to have a single name, such as fabric or just an item called raw materials with a bunch of junk as an icon to seem a bit more obvious and new user friendly. Later on, he proposes taking the downcrafting of items into materials, but taking those raw materials and turning them into specific crafts. But I feel this would take away from the surprise of crafting items for a chance at what you want, or ending up with something better, or maybe worse. He throws the possibility of turning one item into 3 raw materials, but I've thought over this and came up with a more viable option. Depending on the rarity of the items that you're downcrafting, should have a bigger output of materials, rather than being the same as the common rarity. Otherwise, only common items will be scrapped rather than all items for a better economy. A suggestion of downcrafting could be the following. Common items would give 2 materials, uncommon 3, rare 4, epic 6, legendary 8, and mythicals being at 10. This would allow the market to stabilize as more items are leaving the game than coming in from playtime drops and unboxing. We see Yar suggest 3 raw materials per craft, but with my introduction of more materials depending on certain rarities, I think this would need a touch-up. Crafting should require at least 6 raw materials. This way, only epic items or multiples of lower rarities could be used to craft efficiently. Now, you may be wondering, what should I expect from these crafts? Well, the majority of threads suggest most items in game, whether it be a drop or from unboxing. But I've got something else in mind. What about crafting exclusive items? Of course, this would take time to make it general, but I feel it would be that little extra push to feel obligated to try crafting items at least once. These exclusive items could be of any rarity, from common to legendary, excluding mythical of course. The general idea of these items would be heavily different from normal findable clothes, making them seem more unique and outstandish. These items, if you were lucky during crafting, could be an Egyptian god's clothes to an ancient stone guardian's armor with cracks and moss grown from time, or if you're unlucky in your crafting endeavors, a beat up old pair of underwear and socks. Or maybe just socks. Actually, that sounds pretty cool. Basically, unique items would be a much more interesting play with this idea, rather than it just including items already in game. But with every upside, there must be a down. There should still remain a chance to craft items that are already in game. This would up the rarity of the exclusive items and cause people to try multiple crafts before getting their beloved item. But what should the odds of crafting these items be? Let's assume that crafting normal items already in game would be 25% and build off that. Common exclusives could be 25%, uncommon exclusives at 20%, rare exclusives at 15%, epic at 10%, and legendary at 5%. These percents may seem generous, but in reality, pinpointing what you want has the chance to bite you back. So, what do you think? Do you think this idea is possible? Could it be beneficial in the long run for the economy? Or do you think it flop and wouldn't work at all? Share your opinions in the comments below and I'll make sure to check them out. Also, make sure to check out other commenters, as you may be able to spike up a conversation over this idea and add on to the discussion. I hope all of you enjoyed this video, as it's a new thing I'm trying to do and I'd like to create for my channel, a video series of discussions on ideas, current Trello posts, and your comments overall. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.